Hey everybody, you get another video from me today. Why? Because I got nothing better to do. Anyways, be right back. I'm going to be reviewing two great comedy films. Yes, it's a double review day. Hooray! Is Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Now, the Ghostbusters needs no introduction. It was one of the greatest things that happened in the 80s. Now, I'm going to review Ghostbusters number 1. Yeah, it's one of these slim cases. There's like a slim case box set got at Walmart for $9, where you couldn't go wrong with that. Been paying $20 for two. Anyways, moving on. This movie is an all-around great comedy film, if not one of the greatest comedy films of the 80s. The plot goes as follows. Three guys, Peter, Ray, and I can never remember the last person's name. They always put the last names. Okay, I'll go by the last names. Venkman, Stantz, and Spengler start a ghost hunting team, and they decided to name themselves the Ghostbusters, hence the title Ghostbusters. And so the plot is they just go catching ghosts, but this one environmental guy doesn't like this, and he wants to complain about it, obviously. So he's doing everything he can to try and bring the Ghostbusters down. And there are two demons on the earth called Ghoul and Zool. Gozer and Zool. To bring back forget what the I honestly do not remember the main villain's name here. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I watched this, so I'm just giving a off-the-wall review here. And gets taken over by the two demons. Take over Sigourney Weaver and I can never remember the last guy's name. It's that one nerdy guy, whatever his name is. And they try and they both bring back the main villain, and the Ghostbusters try and track him down, but the one environmental guy lets all the ghosts out, so that was like the signal, and like the main villain comes out, so the Ghostbusters then have to get out of jail, and there's a nice cameo by Carl Winslow. Just, you'll know what I'm talking about if you see the movie. And they hunt down the main villain. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shows up. They shoot lasers at it, manage to knock it down, and then they kill the main bad guy. Happy ending. And then you see Slimer just fly out of nowhere. 5 stars out of 5. Awesome comedy. Now, if you want to talk about a movie that I haven't seen in a while, Ghostbusters 2. I don't think I've watched this in like 10 years. Like, I'll give you my vague memories of it. Rick Moranis is the nerdy guy's name. This one isn't as good as the first one, but still very good and very funny. I like it a lot. From what I remember, the main characters are all back, but they split up. Sigourney Weaver has a child, and no, it's not Peter's child. It's some other dude's child, but I forget what his name was. And there's this ooze or whatever that's like going through the sewers, and makes people have a bad mood or whatever. And Ray accidentally drops in it, and he comes out and he's just like all in like this bad mood. He starts freaking out on Ernie Hudson. Yeah, they don't even have his name on here. Yeah, it's not even on here. And so they figure out the way to get rid of it is through happiness. It's one of them cheesy plots, but I don't care. And the Ghostbusters get arrested again, and they get let out again. And so they let out something that a lot of people think is a great thing, like a symbol of true happiness, a Statue of Liberty, and they use it with using the NES Advantage. Back then, Nintendo was awesome, and Nintendo's still awesome. I don't care what anyone says. Then they march it through the streets, and it makes everyone happy. They then go inside the mansion, and there's this picture guy who's trying to get out, and they're using this one baby so he can be put in that body. But they won't allow this, so they start spraying the ooze onto the people, onto the Ray gets possessed, they spray him, and the guy gets let out, then they spray him, and then it's all a happy ending then, again. Like I said, I'm sorry about that review in particular. I'm sorry about both of them, but this is just something I really wanted to do. They're both, in my opinion, 5-star films. I recommend getting this box set because it looks so cool, and you don't have to waste that much money. It's only $9, and it comes with this booklet. I just realized I could have looked at this to figure out what the characters' names were, but that would have been humiliating. But then again, just not even knowing what the characters' names are was humiliating. Anyways, these are just fun films, great films from the 80s. They had a good series, The Real Ghostbusters. There was also another series, but I don't remember what that was. I had a few video games adaptations, and only 2 of them were good. One for the Sega Genesis, and the one that was recently released. Also, the Atari version wasn't that bad because it was Atari, and what do you expect? Anyways, if you don't have these movies, I recommend buying them. They're funny. You'll almost be in tears laughing. My dad loves these, my mom loves these, my brother loves these, his fiance loves these, I love these, my little brother loves these. They're great. Anyways, check them out.